In the world of real estate, oftentimes when contracts are signed, people feel out of control. So for example, if you listed your home and you weren't getting satisfactory results from the market or from your agent, you're in a contract. So the question is, how the heck do you get out? Oftentimes people think they can't. But if you approach any kind of a listing or any kind of a contractual arrangement with an exit strategy in mind, you'll do very well. And what I mean by that is, let's assume for an example that you have listed your property for sale and you have an underperforming realtor. Under normal circumstances, you can't get out of the contract unless they let you out. If you, however, build in an exit strategy, for example, if somebody is interested in having us represent them, we'll actually put their houses on the market or house on the market. And if in fact we don't satisfy their needs, it doesn't matter if we part our hearing correctly, drive the wrong car, say the wrong thing, at any point, they have the choice to fire us. And our entire team understands that. So we know that we're bringing our best game. Sometimes if you have that built-in exit strategy, you can engage in the process of trying to sell your house, testing or being committed, but also know that you can get out at any point in time. You can control much more than you think, whether it's buying or selling. If you're buying, you can control your circumstances by having certain conditions in your offer that have to be satisfactorily met by you at your own discretion. Nobody else defines whether or not it's acceptable to you. It's only you. So for example, if you went into a home, you liked it, you put in an offer, but discovered via home inspection that it had something untoward or some problem with the home, then you could do a few things. You have the control to back out of the deal. You have the control to negotiate a different price given what you have observed or witnessed or discovered as a problem, or you can accept it depending on how minor or major the issue is and deal with it yourself. You can get price reductions for the work that's required. You have a lot of control when buying. When selling, you have a lot of control that way too, simply because if in fact you have an underperforming realtor, which happens all the time, especially in this market, you can get out of the deal providing you build in an easy exit policy or an arrangement with the agent when in fact you do list your property. That way you're not stuck. You have the liberty to move or switch agents or cancel the deal. I've had circumstances over the years in my 34-year career where people have, at the time of the offer, decided that life circumstances as they are at that moment don't support them selling. They can't make the move, family situation, a financial situation, just a real deep change of heart about moving, whether it's got to do with the kids, etc. You don't have to accept an offer. There is nothing that says anywhere that you have to accept an offer. And it's important for you to understand where you have control in the entire process. You have way more control than you think you do. In fact, a lot of people enter buying and selling not realizing that they can control almost every aspect of it. Whether you're in a contract to buy a home, whether you're in a contract to sell a home, whether you're in the midst of a negotiation, which house you choose, the outcome of the home inspection, tons of control. So make sure you understand all the areas that you're able to control before you start the process.